I'm seeing, though, is like I said, you were going down this one path, which was medical, and I was seeing like something auxiliary or something connected. But I think what it is this path is just going this way, and I think that something if you're thinking of doing something with law, or I just keep seeing law. I don't know why. Maybe it's your mind, the way that it works. You would excel in that area, or even what is the what is the term for like a legal assistant? There's just something in that area that you would be very, very good at. It's like
Okay.
you're very analytical. Is that an area that you thought about going into? I get, I'll be honest with you. Remember when I asked you if you did squirrel? Like,
Yeah.
like many things interest you. That's a good way to put it. Am I correct?
Yeah, I'm interested in several different things.
Yeah. Okay. The one that I'm seeing that you would really excel in is something like legal assistant. But I also see you like heading down the road too and splitting this way. It's like, well, maybe I could do something where I could teach or connect in communication with someone, where it's more communication. I don't know. You're all over the place. I'm gonna be honest with you. Your energy right now, but the one place that you would really, really excel would be in law. And I'm telling you, it could be any law. We're talking detective. We're talking, in the law field, anywhere where you get to use that analytical mind and and have these puzzles that you can put together, and where you can outthink or out-strategize an opponent. You would be really good at this. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time, Pat.
You're welcome.
We got Audrey coming on now.
Yes, hello.
Hi, Audrey.
Hi, Pat. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
I am just wondering if you can connect with my dad.
With your father?
Yes.
Let me focus, okay? Do you have a specific question for your father?
Just if he has anything to say to me, or I'm not really sure.
Okay. All right. Let me ask, has he been gone for a little while?
It's been 4 years.
Okay, yeah. All right, let me focus. Let me make sure that I have him. Okay, when he was healthier, I always say this, unless somebody shows me how they pass, I don't know if they pass from a heart attack or cancer. I will tell you a little tip, though. Most people die of heart attacks, die of heart attacks first, and cancer second. Okay, statistically, that's what happens. Third, believe it or not, it is mistakes that doctors make. So, I always try to get them to kind of tell me how they pass. Some of them do not share that information. What I got, and I want to make sure that this is him before I connect and try to get information from him. When he was healthy, he wasn't a really thin man. He was a water man, not obese, but he's water. Is this man? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, he was a little round, but not obese.
Yeah, well, I guess technically he would have been obese, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. How do I put this? My husband, according to his doctors, is obese, but he's not. He's a big guy. He's got big shoulders, and that's I was seeing more of that with your father instead of like a skinny little guy, or somebody who was really just obese as we think of it as obese. Yeah, he was a skinny guy.
Okay. Yeah, he was jolly.
Okay. Well, I can tell you he's here with us. So, and he's here with you. You just wanted to know if he was around you? I always try to give some evidence that he's here so that you'll know it's him. I mean, anybody can tell you, oh, yes, my dear, he's here, and he's saying that he loves you. I will tell you that did he expect you to be tough for some reason? It's like he wanted you to be tough. It's like he's got respect for you in that you're tougher than most guys. And I'm not sure, how you mean to do what?
I was just laughing. Go ahead.
Oh, is this your father?
I think he wanted me to be tough. I'm not entirely sure. We didn't really talk much while he was alive.
Yeah. The strong, silent type. What, do you have a specific question for him?
Just if he's watching over me and if he's proud.
I can tell you that as far as proud, he says he's always been proud of you. I mean, it's like, when he held you for the first time, he was proud of you. And when he saw you for the last time, he was proud of you. It's like that's what he wants you to know, and he still is. You're going to make mistakes, and he's letting me know that too. And it's funny. The grandmother, wish she would have been there to have helped Ashley's grandmother to have helped her not make these mistakes. But it's like your father is saying, I'm glad I wasn't there because I would have constantly, tried to have given her advice. I would have, it's almost like he would have almost, to him, given too much help, if that makes sense. He would have been there for you. He would have held his arms out when really you should have or should scrape your knees and learn the lessons that you're supposed to learn in this lifetime. He's just a strong guy. This is just a very strong energy.
Anything else you want to know?
I'm not sure.
I can see if he's got any parting words for you, if you would like.
I'm sorry?
Any parting words for you if you want.
No, I love him and I miss him.
And he loves you. Let me see. It's just I will tell you, okay, these are his parting words, and these are his words of wisdom that he's had an opportunity. Remember when I told you that he really wanted to save you from scraping your knees, and that if he could, he would constantly be there by your side. This is what he's saying. He's saying sometimes you trust a little too much. It's like you can trust some people that maybe you shouldn't be giving that trust to, if that makes sense. Anyway, that's what he wants you to know. And it's like he wants you, gosh, he is just coming through with these messages. Remember when I told you he wanted you to say, okay, another thing, you need to be careful when you leave a store or you leave the mall or wherever you're at. You need to be more aware of your surroundings. you have to remember he's with you, and he thinks you might not be as aware as you should be. It's really strange. I'm telling you, it's like this avalanche of what he wants to do, all these little tidbits to give you information so you can so you can be in the best position that you can be in order to be safe. He wants safety for you. He wants love for you, but safety is a big deal for him. So be safe.
I will definitely take that to heart.
All right. Well, thank you, Audrey and Jen, for calling in. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
All right. Love to you both.
Bye.
Bye. All right. What is that saying? Joking. If they left cash in a duffel bag somewhere.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way, Raina.
Yeah. So if people want to get like a full week, see, I am so tongue-tied. Oh
so
my
if
God.
anybody actually wants to get like a full reading from
Thank
you,
you.
where can they reach you at?
They can reach me at pat-o'keefe.com, or they can reach me at fullmooncaravan.com. And Pat dash, that middle thing, O'Keefe.com is my personal one. Full Moon Caravan is a lovely couple of women that I work with, and we actually travel all over the U.S. and do readings, and we just have a great time.
Sounds like fun. I would love to travel and do paranormal stuff.
Yeah, we all know that.
I know. But, one day, maybe one day I'll get that wish. I don't know. And where can, how many books do you have out right now?
5.
Actually, my last book, I said it was The Ghost of St. Albans Sanatorium, which I really loved doing that book. It was, I did it, and I've actually given the book, if you will, to St. Albans. So they buy it at cost, and then they sell it, and everything that they sell, they put back into the institution, or institution, you can tell I'm still working, into St. Albans to, put windows in, that sort of thing. So they've been able to really do well with that. I did keep the online rights, so it is Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and all of those places. The one I did last was Boneyard Voice, Photographs and Poems from the Edge of Darkness, and it is a compilation of poems and photographs that I've done. I love the dark romanticists, chief among them, of course, Edgar Allan Poe, and then the graveyard poets who preceded, the dark romanticists. So it's kind of an homage, if you will, to them. And then we have 32. Oh, here it is. Let me show you. Shameless plug. Because St. Albans, and then this is 32 Tales of the Weird, Unusual, and Macabre. And I was so lucky. Rosemary Ellen Galley actually wrote the foreword to that book, which happened to be my first book. And then I've done a audiobook, and it's called Unlocking Your Own Psychic Potential. And the one that I'm working on right now, as I mentioned, I'm a photographer, and so I am doing a graphic novel. It's the first one I've done using actual photographs that I'm, of people in costume. We use green screens, or we were out in the forest, and we shot literally for it was almost 12 hours. It was grueling. And so what I'm doing is knocking them out, putting them on these really cool backgrounds, doing this super great effect, and it's going to be, I'm hoping, out by the end of the year. So that's something new for me, because I've always done nonfiction, which is really my first love. And then I'm going to be working on a documentary that I can't talk about yet. I'm all secretive, because there's a court in connection with this, and so we won't be able to start on that, or be free to start on that, until June. And the title of that is going to be 3801. So I'm really excited about that. I've done some short films for competition. We've done well with those, so I'm excited about a documentary, which of course is nonfiction, and again, I'll be in my element, so excited about that.
All right. Well, we definitely encourage all the listeners to, check you out, get your books, all that lovely stuff. I definitely have to say, though, this is one of the first radio